Hello everybody, my name is Designator and I'm making a video game about living on a backwater planet and building a hoverbike. This hoverbike in particular. And this is the second time that I'm recording this because the first time wasn't very interesting, and also I died at the end because I had survival mode on and I just starved and didn't notice, which was funny. But yeah, I have made the actual model, or well, the Mark 1 model for the hoverbike. It still needs detailing work and a lot of parts still need to be replaced, but it is here. And more importantly, well, there we go. The construction system is working and implemented on this very vehicle, so we can tear this apart now. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna show this off, let you guys see what I've been working on. But yeah, so this kind of relies on two main elements. There are components which you can add and remove, like this cooling bottle for instance. You can add that, you can remove that because it doesn't have any bolts, and you have the bolts. If I try to remove this upper thruster here, it's not working, and that is because it's bolted in, and we need to remove these bolts like so, and then we can remove the thruster. And yeah, last time I did a full breakdown of this, and I'm gonna do that again. We're gonna go through this thing, we're gonna deconstruct it, but yeah, we have these cooling bottles that don't want to come off for some reason. There's still some jank. There we go. There's overlapping colliders for the removing stuff and that sort of thing, so sometimes things just don't want to come off, which is... sometimes they also snap back on, which is weirdly realistic. Like, if you've ever worked on a car before, that you know that, you know, even though a thing should come... okay, the real car doesn't do that. But a real car, sometimes things should come off, but they don't. So that's... I'm calling that a feature, not a bug. Gonna give some feedback on that, though. Now, I'm gonna improve that. Obviously, I don't want it to be like that. Also this. I don't want it to snap into other slots, but that shows a nice little feature. These are interchangeable, so this was the top thruster, but I can also, well, I can put it in the top apparently. I should also be... well, now that I want to demonstrate that the top thruster also goes in the bottom slot, it just doesn't want... there we go. That was a top thruster, but it also goes in the bottom slot because they are interchangeable, which is nice. This allows me to, how should I put it? This allows me to get like alternative parts as well. So we can have different engines and different hover units, all that sort of jazz, without having to do any changes to the implementation, because it's already implemented, which is nice. You can take this off, and at this point I'm also realizing that it's really nice that I implemented the crouch, or the prone, the deep crouch, because why is this not coming off? It does allow me to get under things. Now obviously you would have noticed this doesn't have any physics yet, it's just floating. Implementing the hoverboard physics, hoverbike, implementing the hoverbike physics that we already established, that we already developed. Now it wants to come off. There we go. In an earlier video, the mechanics are there, they still work. In fact, I do believe, in theory, this should be a fully functional. Where's the... yeah, no. There we go. So the mechanics do work, as you can see. Bonk. Oh, there we go. They do work. Prime parking job here. But I just haven't applied them to the bike yet. But that will be very soon. Shouldn't be very hard. There's obviously still some stuff that needs to be done. For instance, all the switches to control the thing are going to be on this panel here, but I haven't made those yet because I don't know how many I need just yet. But yeah, ooh, that's a bit janky, isn't it? But I'm actually... This is new. Okay, I can't get up. I think I know why that is. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that needs fixing. Always finding new fun bugs. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off to you guys because I am actually kind of proud of it. Come off. Come on. Did I not? No, I didn't. Okay. You really need to make sure that all the bolts are fully undone, and then it works sometimes. But yeah, as you can see, colliders still need a little work. Everything still needs a little work. But hey, it's a good work in progress, and I think it's worth showing off. There we go. The next steps that I have in mind are, well, first of all, implementing the hover mechanics that we already have on this bike. Make it, you know, set it up, tune it so it's fun to fly. That's really important. And then I want to tie the performance to individual parts a little bit more, and have part durability, so that like the engine can break down and fail, and you can tune the engine and all that sort of thing. And once that is done, I'm gonna set up a little bit more of the map and release a new playtest where you can actually find all the parts of the bike in the wild, transport them to wherever you want to build it, presumably inside this little place here. There we go, that was the mistake. Okay, first of all, lamp comes off. Is there not... Can we not remove the radiator, please? Okay, you know what, let's just... No, I need to remove the radiator. Otherwise I can't get to the front wings. Why are you not coming off? Please? Please? What the fuck? Oh, maybe if I... No, that also kind of relies on the... Please, for the love of God. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends, please. I know you work. I have removed you before. Fuck's sake. Come on. Okay, well. That's fun. There we go. Just needed to pop it off from behind. Radiator comes off. Then we can get on the inside here. Remove these front wings like this. This one still needs to be changed. The bolts are in the wrong spot. That's unfortunate, but you know, details. We can remove this flywheel kind of contraption. The engine itself still needs a little bit of work. That is mostly because I need to do some proper research. Come off, please. On how to somewhat realistically model this thing. Right now it's just more or less a rough shape, but I want it to be better. So let's pull all of these bolts out here. We can remove this thing, which is like... There we go. Kind of like a distributor. Distributor? Yeah, that's the right emphasis on the syllables. We can take this out. This is the hardest bit, is to remove the oil pan. Because I designed it stupid. Which is, in a sense, kind of neat. Because sometimes stuff just is designed stupidly. Like, that's par for the course. And you kind of just need to wiggle your tools in like little crevices and stuff. There we go, that's the oil pan, which is apparently semi-transparent. That's nice. Let's get rid of the other repulsors. There we go. Sometimes they don't want to really be dropped for some reason. There's some overlap with the colliders that I still need to figure out. Need to fine-tune. As we do more testing, and as other people test this, I'm probably gonna find you know, certain consistencies in that, which parts have the biggest issues, and then I can work on that. I'm like, I could just go in and like rework all the colliders that I already have in there, but to be entirely honest, I don't really feel like doing that at the moment, because right now I just want something that is playable. It can be janky. Janky is fine. There we come on. The last one. Not the last one. The last one is up there, but just drop off, please. Okay. Well, this one maybe. That one comes off. Why are you fighting me? Oh, because you weren't and okay. There we go. Gotta make sure that all those bolts are properly undone. Otherwise, it will not come apart. Okay. Let's remove the engine. Now, in the final version, I want these exhausts all to be individually removable. But at the moment, that is just not something that I've done yet. Because it's a huge pain in the ass. Because of the colliders. But we'll get to that. We will get to that. But with these 6 removed, we should be able to just... Of course not. Okay, let's double check all the bolts. Make sure we didn't miss one. Make sure they're all undone. There we go. Engine block removed. As you can see, the exhausts just kind of disappear. Now we can remove the front frame, the engine frame, at least theoretically. Yep, there we go. Some of the colliders on the parts also need work. Right now this is all like just mesh colliders, convex mesh colliders, to make things easy for myself. You know, as a proof of concept, if you will. There we go. Let's take the screen out. Well, this one is a little bit tricky at times. Also, you need to really undo all the bolts. Otherwise, it will not come out. Come on. Did we get them all? Please. There we go. Oh god. Oh, that's an ooh. Ideally, it would just lift out of the front, but that's an interesting way of getting that done. But hey, it works. There we go. Let's take these out. You also see the day-night cycle is working as intended. When we started, it was early morning. Now it's like late afternoon. I did disable the survival meters for this. There we go. Lift that out. Boop, boop, boop. And we have, okay, we have 2 broken bolts. These are supposed to be there. But you can still unscrew them. Just need to, like, blindly find... There we go. They still work, they're just not in the right place. Huh. can take this part off. Maybe? Come on. Make sure these are all undone. There we go. Yeah, okay, that collider still definitely needs work. We can take the battery out. That's what that's supposed to be. We can take these 2 bolts out and remove the fuel tank. There we go. Then we can take these out. Oh, remove this bracket. Can take these 4 out and the 4 on the other side as well. To remove what will at some point become the computer. Right now it doesn't want to come out. Did I miss a screw somewhere? Bolt, whatever. Or is it? No, it's just being difficult. Okay, fair enough. We can take these out. And I'm probably gonna have like a lean feature like you would in My Summer Car, because the more I work on this, the more I realize why that feature exists. Because having to jump up to see stuff is not great. So that's for the future. Ugh. There we go. Sometimes you just need to be a little persistent. Then we can take out the control box. Like so. Right. Like so. Please. I swear to God, this worked better when I wasn't trying to demonstrate it. Huh. Okay, you know what? Let's just... let's just take out this bottom bracket here. Maybe that's in the way somehow. Maybe I set that up incorrectly. Oh, okay, that's not where that's supposed to go. Yeah, this one is a little bit broken too. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little bit of jank. The reason why this... There we go. The reason why this happens is because you need to set like the open and closed position for the bolts. And if you forget to set one, there we go. That shouldn't have been attached, but it was. Oh well. If I forget to set one of the positions, it goes weird. Because then it tries to move to 0, 0. But that's an easy fix. Now we can take these off. And the last part... with these 3 bolts down here. We can take off the seat. And that's the entire hoverbike disassembled. Like, it all starts with that little beam. And yeah. We can put it together again, except of course we lost some parts on the floor. But in theory we could now just, you know, take all the different parts and put it together again. I'm not gonna do that because this works as a demonstration. This is good enough. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you with a proper devlog at some point. Goodbye.